Introduction. The invisible influence of objects around us. Have you ever walked into a room and suddenly felt uneasy for no apparent reason? Or perhaps you've held an old object and experienced an inexplicable sense of discomfort? If so, you're not alone. Many people encounter these sensations without fully understanding why they happen. But what if there was an explanation, one that connects both ancient traditions and modern perspectives? Across various cultures, the concept of energy has been a fundamental part of understanding life and the world around us. The Chinese call it qi, the vital force that flows through all living beings. In India, it is known as prana, the universal life energy that sustains and connects everything. Meanwhile, in Polynesian traditions, the term mana represents a mysterious power residing in people, objects, and even places. While these ideas may seem mystical, they all share a common belief. Energy is everywhere, and it influences us more than we might realize. But what does this mean in practical terms? Science has long demonstrated that objects and spaces can absorb and retain energy. Consider how a room feels different when it's filled with laughter and warmth versus when it has witnessed arguments and sadness. Our surroundings, the objects we interact with, and even the people we spend time with all carry energy, some uplifting, some draining. Researchers in psychology and physics have explored how our environment influences our well-being. Studies suggest that cluttered spaces can contribute to stress and anxiety, while organized and well-maintained environments promote a sense of peace. Similarly, objects that carry sentimental value or have been exposed to strong emotional events may retain traces of that energy, influencing our mood and mindset. Before you worry about unseen forces controlling your mood, take comfort in this. Energy can be cleansed and renewed. Just as we clean our homes and bodies, we can also refresh the energy around us. The key is not fear, but awareness. By learning simple techniques to clear negative energy and invite positivity, we can create a more balanced and peaceful environment for ourselves and those around us. Many cultures have developed ways to cleanse energy and maintain a harmonious space. Practices such as burning sage, using essential oils, or arranging furniture according to feng shui principles are all ways people have sought to enhance their surroundings. Even simple acts like opening windows to let in fresh air, playing soothing music, or introducing plants into a space can uplift the atmosphere. So, if you've ever felt inexplicably tired or uneasy, perhaps it's time to explore how energy flows in your life. You don't need to be an expert in ancient wisdom to make a change. Just an open mind and a willingness to embrace a new perspective. Let's take a journey into understanding how energy works and how we can harness it to bring more peace and positivity into our lives. If you're curious about how to maintain spiritual cleanliness and well-being, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this article with your loved ones. 9 objects that carry energy. You should be aware of jewelry, more than just an accessory. You might not think twice about the jewelry you wear every day. A wedding band, a necklace passed down from your mother, a bracelet you bought on a memorable trip. These are just pretty adornments, right? Well, not exactly. Jewelry holds more than just sentimental value. It carries energy. The emotions, experiences, and even stress of the wearer can become embedded in these objects over time. Let me share a story. A man once told me about a ring he had inherited from his grandmother. He loved her dearly, and when she passed, he cherished the ring as a way to keep her close. But after wearing it for a while, he began to feel inexplicably sad. At first, he thought it was just grief, but the sadness never really went away. It wasn't until someone suggested cleansing the ring that he realized the truth. It had absorbed years of his grandmother's emotions, including her final moments of sorrow. After cleansing, he felt a profound sense of relief, as if a weight had been lifted from his heart. So how do you cleanse your jewelry and refresh its energy? There are several simple methods. Running water. Holding jewelry under running water can help wash away lingering negative energy. If you have access to a natural water source, like a river, even better, but a faucet will do just fine. Imagine the water carrying away any stored tension as it flows over your piece. Saltwater soak. Some people swear by soaking their jewelry in salt water for a few hours. Salt is a natural purifier and can neutralize negative energy. Just be sure to dry your jewelry thoroughly afterward, especially if it's made of delicate materials. Sound vibrations. Have you ever heard the deep, resonant chime of a Tibetan singing bowl? Sound waves can break up stagnant energy and restore balance to your jewelry. Simply place your jewelry near a singing bowl or ring a small bell over it. Taking a moment to cleanse your jewelry can make a surprising difference in how you feel when you wear it. Think of it as giving your cherished pieces a fresh start, allowing them to shine, not just in appearance but in energy as well. The power of salt, absorbing and releasing energy. Salt is an incredible substance, more than just a seasoning for food. It has been used for centuries in spiritual and energy cleansing practices because of its natural ability to absorb both positive and negative energy. There's an old tale from a small village where people would scatter salt at their doorsteps to ward off negative influences. It wasn't just superstition. The villagers truly believed that salt could trap unwanted energies and prevent them from entering their homes. Many of them noticed that when they regularly replaced the salt, their homes felt lighter and more peaceful. Salt is used in different cultures worldwide for purification. In Japan, sumo wrestlers throw salt into the ring before a match to cleanse the space of negative energy. In ancient Rome, soldiers were sometimes paid with salt, as it was believed to carry protective qualities. Even in modern-day households, placing a bowl of salt in a room is thought to neutralize unwanted energies. But just like a sponge that soaks up water, salt eventually reaches its limit and needs to be cleansed or discarded. If you use salt for energy clearing, here's how you can refresh it. Sunlight exposure. Placing salt in direct sunlight for a few hours allows it to release the absorbed energies and recharge naturally. The sun's rays act as a natural purifier, helping to reset the salt's energetic state. Dissolving in water. Another effective method is to dissolve used salt in water and pour it away, preferably outside or down the drain. This ensures that any negativity the salt has absorbed is completely removed from your space. Burying in the earth. Some traditions believe that burying salt in the ground allows the earth to naturally neutralize and recycle its energy. If you use this method, be sure to use natural, unprocessed salt. Using sound vibrations. Similar to cleansing jewelry, sound therapy can also cleanse salt. Ringing a Tibetan singing bowl or using chimes near the salt can break up and release any stagnant energy it has absorbed. Whether you use salt to cleanse your home, protect your energy, or simply to enhance positivity, it remains one of the simplest and most effective tools available. A little pinch of salt might just be the key to keeping unwanted energies at bay and creating a space filled with light and harmony. To make the most of salt's cleansing properties, consider incorporating it into your regular energy cleansing routine. Sprinkle a little salt in the corners of your home and vacuum it up later. Mix it with essential oils for a soothing bath, or simply keep a bowl of salt near your bed to promote restful sleep. However you choose to use it, salt is a humble, yet powerful ally in maintaining a balanced and peaceful environment. The power of books. Carriers of energy books are more than just collections of words and stories. They are vessels of energy. Every book carries the essence of its author, the emotions poured into its pages, and even the energy of those who have read it before. Some books uplift and inspire, while others might leave us feeling unsettled without us knowing why. A man once shared a curious experience. He had purchased a collection of old books from a second-hand store, intrigued by their antique charm. However, as he began reading one of them, an inexplicable feeling of unease crept over him. At night he found himself restless, as though the words on the pages carried an invisible weight. It wasn't until he learned about energy cleansing that he decided to purify the books. After a simple cleansing ritual, the uneasy feeling disappeared, and he could finally enjoy his reading without discomfort. The concept of books carrying energy is not new. In many cultures, books are treated with great reverence, as they are believed to be carriers of knowledge and wisdom. In Japan, for instance, it is common practice to avoid placing books on the floor, as it is seen as a sign of disrespect toward the wisdom they contain. In some spiritual traditions, sacred texts are wrapped in cloth to preserve their purity and protect them from external influences. The belief that books absorb and store energy is deeply rooted in many societies, making energy cleansing an important practice for those who are sensitive to their effects. If you've ever brought home a second-hand book or even felt strange while reading a particular novel, you might consider clearing its energy. Here are a few methods to do so. Sunlight cleansing. Place the book under the morning sun for a few hours. The gentle, warm rays of the early sun help dissipate any lingering energy, infusing the book with a fresh and vibrant aura. Incense or herbal smoke. Passing the book through the smoke of sandalwood, frankincense, or Palo Santo can cleanse and refresh its energy. The aromatic properties of these natural scents help remove stagnation and create a more peaceful reading experience. Sound vibrations. Using sound to cleanse books is another effective method. Tibetan singing bowls, tuning forks, or even chanting can help break up stagnant energy stored within the pages and restore a neutral balance. Salt purification. Some people place books in a container near a bowl of sea salt overnight to absorb unwanted energy. The salt acts as a natural energy purifier, drawing out any negativity that may have accumulated within the book. Books have the power to transport us to different worlds, enrich our knowledge, and even change our perspectives. Ensuring that they carry positive energy can make the reading experience even more profound and enjoyable. Whether you are a passionate reader or just someone who occasionally picks up a book, taking the time to cleanse and refresh their energy can make a noticeable difference in how you feel while reading them. The power of plants. Absorbing and balancing energy plants do more than just beautify our homes. They actively interact with the energy of their environment. As living beings, they absorb and filter energy, making them essential for creating a balanced and harmonious space. While many people keep houseplants for their aesthetic appeal or air-purifying qualities, their role in energy flow is just as significant. A family once decided to bring a new plant into their home, excited to add a touch of greenery to their living space. At first, everything seemed normal, but over time, they started noticing a shift in the atmosphere. Tensions rose, and small disagreements became more frequent. Initially dismissing it as stress from daily life, they later learned that the plant might have been carrying residual energy from its previous environment. After cleansing the plant, the household gradually returned to its usual peaceful state. Different cultures have long recognized the spiritual and energetic properties of plants. In feng shui, plants are used to promote positive qi, energy flow, and to balance the elements within a home. In some Native American traditions, plants such as sage and cedar are considered sacred and used in purification rituals. Across many spiritual practices, plants are seen as living beings that can either enhance or disrupt the energy of a space, depending on how they are cared for. If you've ever introduced a new plant to your home and felt an unexpected shift in the environment, you may want to consider cleansing it. Here are a few simple yet effective ways to refresh the energy of your plants. Wipe the leaves with clean water. Dust and debris can accumulate on the leaves, trapping stagnant energy. Gently wiping them with a damp cloth not only helps the plant breathe better, but also removes any lingering negativity it may have absorbed. Place the plant in natural sunlight. Sunlight is a natural purifier that helps rejuvenate a plant's energy. Positioning your plant in a well-lit area, even if only for a few hours, allows it to release any stored negativity and absorb fresh, positive energy. Talk to or play music for your plants. Some people believe that speaking to plants or playing soothing music near them can help enhance their vitality and positive energy. Sound vibrations may stimulate growth and create a more harmonious atmosphere. Repotting or refreshing the soil. If a plant feels particularly heavy in energy, consider repotting it with fresh soil. This allows the plant to reset, encouraging new growth and a fresh energetic presence in your home. Use crystals for energetic boost. Certain crystals, such as clear quartz or amethyst, are believed to amplify positive energy. Placing a small crystal near the plant or in its pot can help strengthen its ability to cleanse and balance the surrounding environment. Smudging with sage or Palo Santo. Just as smudging can cleanse a space, it can also help clear any negative energy absorbed by plants. Lightly wafting smoke from sage or Palo Santo around your plant can restore its natural vibrancy and uplift its presence. Caring for plants isn't just about watering and sunlight, it's also about ensuring their energy remains clear and vibrant. When nurtured properly, plants become wonderful allies in maintaining a peaceful, uplifting environment, helping to absorb negative energy while radiating fresh, positive vibrations. By incorporating these practices, you can ensure that your plants not only thrive physically, but also contribute to a harmonious and balanced home. The power of locks. Guardians of energy locks do more than just secure our belongings. They carry the energy of the places and people they have been associated with. An old lock, whether it has guarded a home, a chest of memories, or even a diary, can retain the emotions and events that transpired around it. Over time, these accumulated energies can influence the atmosphere of a new space where the lock is used. A family once moved into a new house and decided to reuse an old lock they found in the basement. At first, they thought nothing of it, but soon they began feeling uneasy in their home. Night after night, an air of discomfort settled over the household, and small tensions arose between family members. Initially, they dismissed it as normal stress from the move, but the strange feelings persisted. One day, they spoke to a friend knowledgeable about energy cleansing, who suggested that the lock might be holding on to past energies. Following this advice, they performed a simple cleansing ritual. They scrubbed the lock with coarse salt, left it in the sun for several hours, and even passed it through the smoke of burning sage. Gradually, the unsettling energy seemed to dissipate, and the home returned to its natural harmony. Locks have been viewed as symbolic objects across various cultures. In ancient China, locks were crafted with intricate designs to ward off evil spirits. In some European traditions, lovers would attach locks to bridges and throw away the key as a sign of eternal love, believing that the lock held the energy of their commitment. In spiritual practices, locks are sometimes buried or discarded ceremonially to sever ties with past energies and create a fresh start. If you have ever inherited or purchased a second-hand lock, or even reused one from a past home, consider cleansing it before incorporating it into your space. Here are a few effective ways to refresh its energy. Scrubbing with salt. Salt is a natural purifier that can absorb and neutralize negative energy. Rubbing the lock with coarse salt, then rinsing it with clean water, can help cleanse it energetically and physically. Sunlight exposure. Leaving the lock in direct sunlight for a few hours allows the sun's natural energy to dispel any stagnant or negative vibrations. This is one of the easiest and most effective ways to reset its energy. Smoke cleansing. Passing the lock through the smoke of burning sage, Palo Santo, or sandalwood can help remove unwanted energy and restore balance. Sound vibrations. Using bells, chimes, or even a Tibetan singing bowl near the lock can break up residual energy and restore it to a neutral state. Intentional visualization. Holding the lock in your hands and visualizing a bright white light washing over it can energetically cleanse and reset its energy. Setting a positive intention for the lock's future use can further reinforce this cleansing process. Locks symbolize security and protection, but ensuring they hold only positive energy is just as important as their physical function. By cleansing and resetting the energy of your locks, you can create an atmosphere of safety and peace, free from the unseen burdens of the past. Whether securing a home, a box of cherished belongings, or a meaningful diary, a purified lock ensures that what it guards remains surrounded by positive, protective energy. The power of mirrors. Reflections. Beyond the surface, mirrors are more than just reflective surfaces. They are believed to hold and absorb energy from their surroundings. Throughout history, mirrors have been associated with mystery, superstition, and even spiritual connections. Many cultures believe that mirrors can act as portals, reflecting not just physical images but also the energy of a space. A man once purchased an antique mirror from an old estate sale. Enthralled by its craftsmanship, he placed it in his bedroom, unaware of the energy it carried. Soon after, he began experiencing vivid, unsettling dreams, images of unknown people and places he had never seen before. At first, he dismissed them as mere coincidences, but as the dreams became more intense, he started to feel uneasy in his own home. Seeking guidance, he consulted a friend who was familiar with energy cleansing, who advised him to purify the mirror. After following a simple cleansing ritual, his sleep returned to normal, and the eerie presence he once felt faded away. If you own an old mirror, or have recently brought one into your home, it may be beneficial to cleanse it of any residual energy. Here are some effective methods to refresh its energy and restore harmony. Smoke cleansing with incense. Burning sandalwood, Palo Santo, or frankincense, and allowing the smoke to pass over the mirror can help dispel negative or stagnant energy. Wiping with salt water. Gently wiping the surface of the mirror with a soft cloth dipped in lightly salted water can neutralize any lingering energy it has absorbed. Proper placement. Avoid placing mirrors directly facing your bed. In Feng Shui, mirrors reflecting the bed are believed to disturb sleep by amplifying energy, leading to restlessness. Sunlight exposure. Letting natural sunlight shine on the mirror for a few hours can cleanse and revitalize its energy. Using sound vibrations. Chiming bells or using Tibetan singing bowls near the mirror can break up stagnant energy and restore balance. Mirrors hold both beauty and mystery, making them powerful objects in any home. Ensuring that they reflect only positive energy will create a peaceful and harmonious environment, allowing their presence to enhance, rather than disrupt, the energy of a space. The energy of clothing. More than just fabric clothing is more than just fabric stitched together. It carries the energy of those who have worn it before. Just as scents can linger on fabric, so too can emotions, memories, and even stress. When you wear a piece of clothing, you're not only embracing its texture and style, but also the energy it has absorbed over time. A woman once bought a beautiful vintage dress from a thrift store. She had fallen in love with its intricate lace details and timeless design. However, the first time she wore it, she felt an inexplicable heaviness, as if a shadow had settled over her. Each time she put the dress on, an unshakable discomfort crept in, though she couldn't quite pinpoint why. It wasn't until she mentioned her experience to a friend well-versed in energy cleansing that she realized the dress could be holding onto past emotions from its previous owner. Following a simple cleansing process, the unsettling feeling lifted, and the dress finally felt like her own. If you've ever felt uneasy wearing second-hand clothing or even items passed down from family, cleansing them can help reset their energy. Here are a few effective ways to refresh clothing energetically. Washing with salt or essential oils. Adding a handful of salt or a few drops of essential oil, such as lavender, lemon, or sage, to your wash cycle can help remove lingering energy and refresh the fabric. Sunlight cleansing. Hanging clothes out in the early morning sun allows natural light to purify and revitalize them. The warmth of the sun is known to clear stagnant energy and replace it with fresh, vibrant energy. Smoke cleansing. Passing the clothing through the smoke of burning sage, palo santo, or sandalwood can help neutralize any absorbed negativity. Sound vibrations. Playing singing bowls, chimes, or even soft, positive music near clothing can help clear stagnant energy and uplift the vibrations. Setting an intention. Holding the garment in your hands and mentally setting an intention for it to be filled with light and positivity can reinforce its energy renewal. Clothing is deeply personal, and ensuring it carries only positive energy can enhance comfort and confidence. Whether it's a vintage find, a treasured heirloom, or an everyday outfit, taking a moment to cleanse it energetically can bring a sense of freshness and harmony. The energy of mattresses. A place of rest and absorption. We spend nearly a third of our lives sleeping, making our mattresses one of the most energetically charged objects in our homes. Over time, they absorb emotions, stress, and even residual energy from past experiences. A well-maintained mattress can promote restful sleep and rejuvenation, while one carrying stagnant energy may contribute to restlessness and fatigue. A woman once inherited a high-quality mattress from a family member and was grateful for the comfort it provided. However, despite its luxury, she found herself struggling with sleep. Night after night, she tossed and turned, plagued by strange dreams and an unshakable feeling of unease. At first, she assumed it was just an adjustment period, but as the discomfort persisted, she realized something felt energetically off. After researching energy cleansing, she decided to purify the mattress, following a simple yet effective process. Within days, her sleep improved, and the unsettling sensations faded away, leaving her feeling more refreshed each morning. If you've ever struggled with sleep on an old or second-hand mattress, consider performing an energy cleanse. Here are a few ways to refresh your mattress and promote a more restful sleep. Sunlight exposure. Placing the mattress in direct sunlight for several hours can help break down stagnant energy and naturally disinfect the fabric. Sunlight has been used for centuries as a purifier and remains one of the most effective methods. Salt purification. Sprinkling sea salt evenly across the mattress and letting it sit for a few hours before vacuuming can help absorb and remove negative energy. Salt is known for its powerful cleansing properties and has been used in spiritual practices for centuries. Essential oils or herbal infusions. Lightly misting the mattress with a blend of essential oils such as lavender, eucalyptus, or sage can refresh the energy and create a calming sleep environment. Sound cleansing. Playing Tibetan singing bowls, soft chimes, or meditation music near the mattress can help break up stagnant energy and restore balance. Smudging with sage or palo santo. Passing cleansing smoke around and over the mattress can clear residual energy and reset the space for peaceful rest. Because sleep is essential to our well-being, ensuring that our resting space is free of negative energy is just as important as its physical cleanliness. By taking the time to cleanse and refresh your mattress, you can create a sanctuary that fosters deep, restorative sleep and positive energy in your daily life.